Good evening from Canada. We are live. Road Vibes, Megalove Shoutout, LDSS. Edwin, Megalove Shoutout. Thank you so much for coming. Let me know if you can hear me. Give me a big thumbs up. 2 million people in the house. Just check here. Working from my phone here. Yeah. 11 thumbs up. Excellent. Thank you all for coming. It is Saturday night. Hello, Wizard! Marty and Jamie, hello! And we got TB Nosa, Megalove, Shane, Megalove Show Out, Team Minerva, hello, all you beautiful people. Good morning in Philippines. It is now 10 a.m. on Sunday morning in the Philippines. Thank you all so much for coming. I just got in from the Royal Agricultural Winter Fair. Did three live streams during the day. Charmaine, different horse shows and dog shows and stuff like that. So it was a good day. There all day today. It was a good day. It was a wonderful day. And I made it back. Made it back for my live stream. Saturday night here, Sunday morning there. So Ilocana and Singapore. Mega love shout out. Nice to see you guys. Thank you so much for coming. Team Minerva, appreciate your support as always. Some people sleeping in, some people may be working, some people haven't gone to mass, but the thumbs up are much appreciated. Smash that like button. Hello, Jodalyn, Snow, Baby Bear. How are you? And I do have the premiere posted. Last chatter wins Gcash. And please support Marty and Jamie the Wizard. Let's check out that is. Got the premiere there hidden above. Let's see what that. Marty and Jamie, I'm amazed how amazing how big your channel is. Congratulations to you for such a great channel. Jolyn, nice to see you. Hey, Megalove Shutout. Good morning. Good morning, Good morning. Benji, Chawat, Megalove Shutout. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, have a good day. You're welcome, Wizard. I just clicked on your link there. For Adi, Megalove Shutout. Lexi Benet. Wacky Tea Brew. Let's see. I haven't time sacked that one yet. So let's click on that. Click on the thumbs up. You have 1,600 likes. Plus one. Plus me. And 6 hours ago. Oh, it just went. Okay. Okay, leaving a comment. Got 588 comments. Then mine, 589. You just brand new one for the Wizard. So I'm gonna have to watch that again later. Kyle, Megalove shout out. Let's see. That stage. Hello, Kyle.
Hello.
Thank you, Mimi Bear. Nice to see you, my friend.
I was just over at another live and I just saw you were live and I
Yes,
I
I'm
told
very
him I had to go. So
no problem. They're always welcome when they finish to come over as well. Paul Zilla's in the house. Ace Fly just made it. I just made it since half hour ago.
I was over at Sean's earlier, but I never got a chance to comment, so I just watched in the background.
He must be driving. He likes to go live when he's driving.
Yeah, I noticed that.
That's good though. Keeps him awake and stuff like that.
Yeah, and I guess he had to talk about something very important, so I
He's
didn't really feel like chatting really anyways.
he's vetting. He likes to vet. He likes to let get things off his chest.
Well, I heard him talking about something about his son's football coach or whatever he was talking about.
Oh yeah, he was talking about that yesterday to me as well. So
And
yeah,
I
they
guess
lost
that
it.
got him
They lost the game, but they should still be proud of themselves. How far they made, but they lost
right.
yesterday's game.
Right.
So thank you, me there.
I
Thank you.
should have
Sorry.
I'm gonna upload a part one and a part two. Upload part one this week and upload part two next week.
As soon as you upload, let me know, and because I want to check it out. It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be
Hi,
my
Edward. Thank you for the like.
an aquarium vlog.
Ooh, that sounds good. I don't know if we're connected on Messenger or if you have Messenger, but I'll be. Of course, I go live, so you can drop it. You actually, I could set my live, and then you can drop it early in the link because that's what Vingo does, and other people you can just drop the link, so I'll catch it there. I'll just set it up early. I'll set it up early tomorrow, so when you do get it done, just drop your link there because I go through those links before while they're there. It's somewhere to post links. Either send me my messenger or post it there, and I watch everything.
I'll try and see if I can get your messenger. I'll
You're gonna
try.
watch all my new shorts. You're like, that's all. You should make a playlist and then drop me your playlist. You can drop the link to a playlist, even in my upcoming. I'll see the link, or drop it, or connect in my messenger, and then I can watch all these funny ones you're talking about. You never know what Paul will put together. Thank you, Edward. I appreciate the like. I appreciate the likes. Should be up around 13 maybe. So that's good. Yeah. Sean will pop by later. Tammy should be here. Tammy's promoting. We'll get her to promote her friends one at a time. There's two that she wants.
One of them here earlier
Hey,
this
MR.
afternoon.
Sorry?
I saw one of them here earlier this afternoon and you're live.
Yeah. Mega love. Shout out, sis. Let's see. Hara. She wants to build her channel. And I remember dropping it. Let's give you a mod. There you go. And Jeeping John is in the house. Oh, how you doing, Jeeps? Tim Sack, thank you. Thanks, Nanang. How you doing, Jeeps? I was just at uh, the Royal Winter Fair. It was amazing.
That's cool.
Hey, Heartfelt Melody, Mega Love Shoutout. Yeah, it was really cool. Doing well, kind. Excellent. That's like to hear. When are you going to the Philippines?
Thank
So
God I was able to clip part of this stuff.
that's cool. See, you're gonna have two parts. I'm really interested to see them. Ah,
Yeah.
Sophie, shout out.
I like to split them up because I don't want the video to be extremely long.
Correct. Correct.
So I'm trying to cut it down as quickly as I can.
Yeah, I think I might change my mind. Okay. You can always change your mind back as well. Uh, what one thing good for sure is for me, I'm going to be going to vacation because I'm still have over 10 years of working, and then I'll spend more time vacation there. I'll probably build a house there. Oh, Ace Flaw, that's all my Super Mario Bros. Shorts video. Look out for more. Okay, good, good, good. And Ace Flaw, I see you everywhere, and you're always here. So once you get those shorts done, just drop. Right, get a good enough boost. I'll just travel all over Asia. Nice. Yeah, that's all. It's nice because once you're in Asia, it's very economical and it's very easy to travel around. So it's all good. Like boat, yeah, that's good. Because even for me, when I'm in the Philippines, I want to explore, have a home base and then travel all different areas because I have so many fans around the Philippines.
I have so many people from the Philippines as well.
Yeah, isn't that great? That's really good.
It's wonderful.
Thank you, Sophie.
And
They're
I
great.
do and I do have a quite a bit of UK fans as well.
Oh, yeah, more because a lot of Tammy's friends are UK, so you're gonna get more. A lot of
And I also have some other
I don't know.
counties counties and countries as well.
Yeah, I was looking at one of my air show shorts, CF-18 flying over my head.
Oh
I looked
god.
at it. It was from age 45 to 65, all male, and majority like all of them from the USA. So they
Oh
all
man.
like my plane. So, but you get viewers is where YouTube flexes your shorts because YouTube is flexing it for you, and they must have flexed it in the US. And I got so many. There's Ace Flaw has a dropped another one. Enjoy. We got Nate
Excuse
in the house. We got Mini Snow. That's awesome sauce.
me.
You have
Yeah.
a cough too? I had a little bit of cold. Getting rid of it. Taking some
Yeah.
vitamin C.
I hate that.
That's right. It's frustrating. But as long as you get rest, take lots of vitamin C and any medicine that your pharmacist can recommend, it'll be gone before you know it.
Yes.
Because for me, I was sneezing and coughing and stuff like that.
And all that stuff. you're, try- you're trying to laugh?
Yeah. Mega Love Showdown! Blessed Sunday to everybody in Asia. We got Sunday morning, the Philippines, Taiwan, Hong Kong, Singapore. So it's all morning in Asia. I have
or
one out of three shorts videos. One
or
third
more
shorts
than
videos. Okay, good. It's good to do more shorts. Uh, like say for example, do one long a week and do six shorts, and after the shorts, you hit links to the long one. Thank you, Sophie. Thank you. Everybody has a blue jacket, so drop a link. Remember, upcoming live stream, upcoming video, upcoming grand live stream, or a link to a short video. People sometimes like to drop their channel, but I recommend making it easy for people and just drop a short video and they can just go right to it. For me, I have some short videos that are horizontal, so I'll drop those because you want people to. Watch it, subscribe, bell on, leave a comment.
You know that good
Is this
stuff.
free? Correct. But people can't click on that link.
That's true.
We did a picture of a link. So, yeah, dinosaurs one. Cool. This is a link. Paste. The StreamYard link. And it was Cher's birthday yesterday.
I
So
know.
hopefully we'll see her today.
That was cool.
Yeah. And
Happy birthday to her.
happy birthday.
Happy birthday to Cher.
Love shout out. Thank you so much for coming. Make sure to smash that like button with your thumb. Ah, ah, ah,
Ha 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 ha
and after you smash the like
ha
button,
ha.
leave a comment. Drop a link. Thank you for the likes. I love likes because that helps promote it to other
Content creators.
promote it. The algorithm likes, so they'll promote it. So it's all good. There we go.
Wonder where Ellie is. He's probably sleeping or doing something.
Yeah. Hello, Sophie. Make a love shout out.
Hello,
Hello, Po.
hello.
Namaste.
Yes, hello. Namaste.
How are you?
Hello. How are you?
I am good. Thank you for coming. So where are you? Where are you out of?
Uh,
Are you in Asia? India?
India, India,
Ah,
India. Yes.
thank you for coming, my friend. Yeah.
Mm.
I have my third largest viewers are from India. Hi LVSS. Hi Mike. Yeah, thank you so much for coming, Paul. Can you tell us about you and your channel? Yeah, Amir
Like
just
that.
received this, John.
Do that.
Oh, that's funny. Hey Ed, thanks for the link.
I'll probably post this on Monday. We'll see what happens.
Yes,
Because I
absolutely.
wasn't able to upload it yesterday, which kind of sucked.
Hi Big Bar. Well, there's no rush.
हेलो
If you
खाना
don't
पीना
get it
हो
done,
गया
do the next
हेलो
day.
खाना पीना हो गया आपका
Sorry, sir.
डिनर हो गया डिनर हो गया आपका हेलो
Sorry, I couldn't
I can.
understand you, but go ahead. Let me mute so you can so you don't get interrupted.
Do you want to say something?
Yes, I'll say something. What's up?
What's up? What do you live in a cave?
what?
What's going on? It's so
What's
dark.
What?
cracking?
What? What the? What? What?
That's Jeeps.
Oh my god!
Did
It's
you did
like.
you keep that Jeep or did you get rid of it?
No, I still got my Jeep.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'll be if once I find me a boat or whatever, I'm selling everything though.
You got me
I'm gonna put
laughing
all my
my
effort
buns
into
off right now.
the boat. So
Yeah.
I cannot,
Where are you gonna float the boat? Because
dude. I cannot believe you
boats
heard
in
me
Asia
say
would be
that. Oh my god.
so if I get the boat, I'm going to get internet on it, of course. You know, the Elon Musk. That's what everybody's going to on boats now because it's so
the wall
so
pack.
easy. And I'll be live streaming my whole adventure of boating. Actually, I want to do this sushi. That's why I'm trying to find it on the West Coast. It's called the sushi trip, In other words, you go up from you travel from where did you start? California, Oregon, Washington, whatever. You go up along Alaska, and you hit the islands, going all the way down until you hit Japan. It's called the sushi loop or something like that. But once you're over there, I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
you got America, you can go to Guam, you can go because I got family in Japan, I got family in Korea, I have family in the Philippines. So so once I'm there, I can it's going to be a liveaboard. So I don't have to worry about my house is with me all the time.
That's cool. That's
Yeah.
very cool. Remember, if it's strictly gasoline run, gasoline,
Diesel.
beautiful. So
I
diesel's good.
definitely want diesel. If I can get a boat that I can convert to all electric, I'll do that.
But have a diesel backup as
Yeah.
well.
Excuse me.
That diesel backup. Now they have the ones now the way they're doing it with the electric with diesel.
Good.
You have diesel motors hooked up to the actual generators that run the electrical motors, and then when the batteries go dead, you run all diesel.
Correct.
And of course, as it's doing that, the props actually turn also.
Cool.
There's like a dual prop, and as it turns, it's actually charging your batteries and everything back up again.
That's right. That's right.
So it's really cool how they have it all set up and everything like that. And you don't have to have that big of diesel motors anymore, but the diesel motors actually act as your generator too. It actually acts as a motor, but it's not. You don't have the fuel consumption that a normal. Now, if I got like an old trawler, I mean, those old trawlers with one motor, inline motor, the old like a John Deere or something like that. Those things, I mean, 5,000 nautical miles off of one tank of
Wow.
gas or fuel.
The same thing with the hybrid cars. It's
Well,
electric, it's running the wheels, but it's the diesel
yeah, they
engine
even have it like
charging the
yeah,
battery.
yeah. Even the Teslas, when you're braking, it's actually
Regenerative braking.
yeah. So how is that? And it's really cool. Even on these things I've been learning about too, is they actually have they're called kites for boats.
Oh,
So that's really cool. Is some of the catamarans I've seen that are all electric. The industry is really moving toward all that stuff. The thing is, like, we got great motors and things like that. The efficiency is getting really good. It's still the lack of battery technology.
correct.
I mean, they can get those little, better outputs with longer. Lightweight, more lightweight is one of the issues, is because they're so damn heavy.
Yeah, that's.
But I'm not, and the thing about it is, like, a boat going 8 knots is fine for me.
Yeah. It's just, as long
I
as you're
don't need a
moving.
speedboat.
Thank you, Hardy Miles, Hemlata, Namaste, Josh, Megalove shout out. Yeah, everything. It is. It's good quality batteries that'll last. But they last about 14 years now.
Yeah, I mean,
They are
by the
heavy.
time if you got like some decent batteries, even with the solar panels that we have now, you can get the dual reflective ones or whatever. They last just as long as the solars do, the paneling.
Perfect.
So,
Just
I mean,
keep them clean.
yeah, I mean, you're looking at what, between 14 to 20 years.
You always want to
And of
make
course,
sure
by
you have
14
good
to 20
battery.
years from now, the new technology is going to be just, how electronics and everything go. 14 to 20 years is like 100 years,
That's right. And the prices keep getting better and better as well.
Oh, yeah.
So it's more readily available, and they have over 100 different battery technologies existing today. There's so many. Everybody thinks it's just lithium ion. No, there's solid states. There's different mixtures. Stuff like that.
There's a cool sailboat, dude. It is phenomenal that it came out. It's called the Mod X. It's solar
Is that like
and it's
Poland?
scale.
Is that in
It's
Poland?
huh?
Did it come out of Poland?
I can't remember where it came from,
I think
but
it's
I
catamaran, right?
it has two cells that telescope up and down, and it looks like wings, like airplane wings.
That's cool.
And it's like, and I think that is not. I think it is like a um, fully electric boat. No generators, no nothing because of the cells on it. It's like it's insane. This thing like will fly too. It's got like 4 cabins in it. I mean, these catamarans are absolutely they're sick. Cross Atlantic, never have to, and the maintenance on electric motors in it is like non-existence.
That's me. It's called Model what?
Mod X, I think.
Mod X.
MOD.
Well, because I have to Google it and see what we
Dude,
can.
it is freaking phenomenal.
Yeah, we'll have to Google it and see what I can find out. I think it's cool. It's good to have people that
Hello.
tried it out.
Hello. कैसे
Hey,
हो?
namaste.
बढ़िया, नमस्ते।
It's just nice that
ओ,
people have
खाना
their
पीना हो गया? खाना
nice
पीना
to
हो
see.
गया सबका?
Thank you for coming, Sufi.
खाना पीना हो गया सबका?
I'm sorry, I don't understand you. I don't understand you, brother.
That's a somebody does.
I don't either.
Hi, RJ. Well, we have we have
जो
people in
भी
the
लाइव
chat
में
there.
बैठे हैं उन सब के लिए थैंक यू। सपोर्टिंग करने के लिए सपोर्ट
Ah,
करते रहो। लाइव को
my,
सपोर्ट करो।
we're happy to support you, my friend. And Blatta's from India.
सपोर्टिंग सपोर्टिंग माय
Yeah,
सबका चैनल सपोर्टिंग।
yeah. We have to support each other. The way I grew my channels, I supported other people.
हाँ
They support
सब
back.
Oh, if you want to support
सपोर्टिंग।
people, man, I'll give you my account information, my GCash information, my PayPal.
और
I'll
एक
take all the
दूसरे को
support.
ज्वाइनिंग करते रहो। सपोर्टिंग मैसेज करते रहो।
I
यूट्यूब
saw
पे
that honking.
Tammy says, Jimmy John, nice to see you. Looking good as always.
Astronomical.
And Tammy's from you know Tammy from the UK, right?
Yeah. I know, Tammy.
Yeah.
Dude, I tell you what, I lost so much weight since, I had to have my emergency surgery. I've been sick for so long, and they finally had my surgery done. And it's just like, oof.
You're a new man. You're all
Oh,
good
yeah.
now? You're all
Yeah.
good?
Yeah. Well, I finally figured out why I've been sick for so long. It was kind of like hit intermittently.
Okay.
Once in a while, I'm just thinking I'm eating bad food or something like that. I get sick, and it just progressively got so like this has been going on for a year. Then it got to the point where I couldn't even drink water and hold it down.
Yeah,
And I
that's
was
not
in so much, and I
Oh
got in so
wow.
much pain. Yeah. So it ended up being my gallbladder, and it's what it ended up being.
wow. Was that a simple surgery then?
Uh, I went. I finally couldn't. I went to the ER.
Wow.
They didn't do an ultrasound on me. They did a CT, all kinds of other stuff on me. But it was so late at night. It was like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. So there was nobody there to actually do an ultrasound, which I really needed. Then they sent me home and gave me a doctor to get in contact with. I called the day after. I called the doctor's office. They gave me. It's like, look, they told me, and they made me an appointment. And the appointment they made was like a month away. I'm like, I can't even.
जो भी
Okay.
लाइव में बैठे हैं एक दूसरे को सपोर्ट करते रहो। सपोर्ट मैसेज करते रहो और एक दूसरे को ज्वाइनिंग करो। फुल सपोर्ट करते रहो चैनल को।
What he said.
Then I didn't make it like I didn't even make it a week, and I was back in the ER. But I went early in the morning, like what, about 7 o'clock in the morning, 8 o'clock in the morning, when I knew people were there, surgeries were going on. Because this is the hospital I used to work at for 14 years.
I
So
remember.
I'll go in, they did an ultrasound on me, and they came back, and it's like, yeah, you're going straight to surgery.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, they say, yeah, you need surgery ASAP. So, I mean, as soon as I woke up in recovery, man, I can feel my whole body and everything just like 100% better. It was like a night and day.
That's a blessing. Uh, that's a blessing for sure.
Yeah.
Is that scary?
Well, I knew the procedure. I mean, I wasn't scared of the procedure itself because I've done so many of them. I
Really?
just don't like anesthesia. Oh yeah, remember I've worked in surgery forever.
But you weren't always the patient, were you?
Oh no, no, no.
You're not like
So
a frequent flyer.
no. This is the first like emergency surgery ever in my whole life. So
Okay, good.
it's- well, that myself, my body is not agreeing with me. I've had to have surgery before, but that was because I was almost killed by a dog. That was
That was
yeah.
scary because it got your
Now,
back, right?
dude, that bit my thumb off. Yeah, I wasn't. Yeah, so they had. It was crazy. I made national news here for it when it did it to me.
Wow.
So yeah, that was when I was in like 7th grade.
Whew.
Yeah, I was a little bitty dude.
Young. So you were 12 years old.
Yeah, it tore me up.
Ooh. Ooh. Did your family sue that family?
Dude, it's a whole story, man. That whole thing is a story, dude. The way the laws were and things like that's weird. So I just know I didn't know what happened because like I remember getting to the hospital, passing out in the ER, and I woke up 3 days later.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a whole thing, and well, the way the laws stated in that state, like they had to keep the dog chained up for 10 days and blah blah blah. Well, 3 days later, I'm waking up in the hospital. The dog gets loose again and chases somebody else. So then they actually came in and captured the dog and put it down and tested for rabies.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can
Kill the animal to do that. So I was about to start getting shots in my stomach back. Of course, they didn't. Now all you have to do is take a pills. But back then they had to freaking inject you and stuff like that for rabies and just so I wouldn't, because I've been through so much trauma. But yeah, when Coots and Klein, they put my hand back together while I don't know how many surgeons working on me at once. That was one of the big reasons because when I was on the news and everything, of course, almost as a kid, almost died. Coots and Klein, they flew into Louisville and put my hand back together. And they pretty much moved to Louisville eventually. And they made international news for doing the first full hand transplants. Their
Wow.
hand special. Yeah, they did all that stuff. So I have full use of my thumb.
That's
Now,
good.
when it gets cold, it hurts a little bit, but I have all feeling. I got a scar all the way around my thumb where it was bit off. And it was, yeah, I mean, my whole body, I think it was over 1,200 external stitches
Ooh.
all over my body. It literally ripped me apart. And like I said, I almost died.
What kind of dog was it? Was it a bulldog?
It was a bull chow mix.
Okay.
And I knew the owners of the dog. I knew the dog. A month before it attacked me, it actually got loose. I used to spend the night at their house because their son Andy, I used to go to school with. I mean, we were little kids. We went to school. So we used to hang out and play.
Yeah.
And a month before it got me, it got loose and jumped on another neighborhood kid, Ziggy, And I pulled the dog off of him because it had, his collar, and I pulled the dog off of him. And it just scratched the kid up real bad, but it didn't bite him. And it got loose again a month later when it attacked me. It got loose, and I grabbed it by his collar. I was like, because I wasn't scared of dogs or anything like that. Hell, I used to take food to the damn thing because I kept it chained up in their backyard. I was never mean to it. I go up there and knock on the door. It's like, Miss Arnold, your dog got loose again, and it slid out from his collar and took off running down the street. So I was like, well, Miss Arnold, I'll go find him. So I go down the street. I look around, don't see the dog anywhere. So I was turning around. I was walking back to her house. I look, your dog's gone, So by the corner of my eye, I see the dog, and it's running right at me. And I just instantly knew that this was not good. All I had time was to turn my back to it, and it was on. It latched on me, started ripping parts off of me, threw me to the ground. That's how I lost my thumb. It was going from my face and stuff, and I put my hand up to protect my face, bit my thumb off. Yeah, it was all. I didn't feel no pain through the whole ordeal. I was in instant shock because there was so much trauma at once. My body went into shock. Yeah, it was a whole crazy ass thing, man. It sucked.
Wow. Trauma for a 12-year-old too.
Oh, it was bad.
You could have died.
Yeah. It screwed my whole life up. I had to have rehab for like 3 years. I couldn't play sports no more. I couldn't do anything.
That's a long time.
It took so much muscle tissues and tendon. It destroyed me.
Oh boy. Yeah, that's a lot of time away from everything. It's like 3 years. We only lived to our maybe 90s, something like that. 3 years is like a long time.
But no, the lady, after it got loose again and stuff like that, of course, we try to get lawyers involved, and she was telling everybody it wasn't her dog. It wasn't my dog.
Well, dog's no one's dog then. Off it goes.
Yeah, so the whole neighborhood was like, this bitch is lying. Everybody was like, yeah, it's hers. And well, couldn't do nothing. She was poor. She rented. She didn't own nothing. So we got nothing.
Yeah, that's what I thought might have happened.
Yeah, we got nothing.
Yeah, because they don't have insurance.
No. So yeah, I made the news for it. The local news was there interviewing me, and yeah, it was crazy.
They probably changed some laws around the U.S. just because of that.
Well, it was really weird when it happened to me. It was happening to a lot of people at that time. I remember right before it happened to me, there was a story on the news where 2 kids just got killed by 5 Rottweilers who got loose and killed 2 kids.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was kind of weird at the time, and I think that was why it was big in the news too, because of what happened to me, and I lived through it. So I guess I was lucky. Yeah.
Ooh.
But
but they put the owners as responsible now.
There was more laws against farm animals than it is for like dogs and cats. There was more laws in the state I lived in against if a chicken pecked your eyeball out or something like that, you can sue them for everything. If any kind of farm animal caused damage to you, a horse, a cow, or something like that, you can sue them. But when it was a dog or a cat or something like that, that's a whole other. Now, of course, the laws have changed now, but back then it was like kind of crazy.
Well, some people, like you say, there's no use suing them because they don't have any money.
Yeah,
unless they have insurance.
Yeah, some type of insurance or something like that. And of course, renter's insurance or homeowner's insurance or something like that. And then,
yeah.
And it was more about medical, and all the help that I needed because I had to have private tutors. I couldn't go to school. I couldn't even sit down. I mean, I had to have, so it was kind of a community thing. People volunteered. I had a teacher used to come in and tutor me and give me
That's
my
right.
lessons.
That's right. I remember you saying you got your ass too, and that's why you couldn't sit on your butt.
Yeah. Let me tell you what. Try going to the bathroom. It was bad.
That's scary. That's
Yeah.
really scary. Something to happen that to a child. It's good that you survived for sure. Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna get off here. I just wanted to pop up, say hi, miss everybody, much love.
Thank you so much, Tammy. You should come up, Tammy.
Yeah, Tammy, you come up, take my place.
Oh, she's saying she almost lost an eye. Last
Yeah,
word.
I think we talked about this before about a dog.
Uh,
Talked about this before about a dog.
crazy. I do three face. She stitches. There you go. Thanks for coming up, Jeeps.
हेलो क्या हुआ चला गया है क्या भाई एक और जना कहाँ गया चला गया
Support our friend Sufi, guys. Support our friend Sufi when he drops his link. Please support each other.
हम्म
I got my premiere in
सपोर्टिंग
2 minutes.
सपोर्टिंग चैनल सपोर्टिंग
Excuse me. Excuse me. I still have a little bit of cold going on here. Excuse me, guys. Premiere in 2 minutes. It'll be back. 2 minutes. Feel free to come up, Tammy. Oh, there she is. Tammy!
Darren! That was,
Welcome,
I
welcome,
enjoyed your live stream earlier. The whole
हेलो
Thank you.
hello,
हेलो मैडम कैसे हो
nice to meet you.
हेलो
How are you?
अच्छी हो मैडम
I'm glad you're well. Hi, Kyle.
गुड मॉर्निंग मैडम
Good morning. Yeah, I
That's
enjoyed your live stream earlier, Darren.
Yeah, it was fun. How was
Lovely
the
view. It was nice where you were sat. Nice view.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that. It was a good spot. They gave me a spot, journalists. It was kind of the media area, and that's the spot they gave. Akeisha, big love shout out. Thank you so much for coming, Akeisha. There's my premiere there. I'll be back. I'm just gonna go to my premiere here.
Jason said thank you for popping into his live stream earlier, Darren.
Absolute pleasure. Absolute pleasure.
Yeah, they're
That's
all
what
the
we
lovely
do.
bunch. Mark, Chris, Minnie, Candy, and Jake. Jace,
Yeah, it's nice to catch
Annie, Neil. You'll meet them all because when you come over, Darren, we're going to take all of us are going to join up and go on take you on an investigation.
That's cool. Thank you so much.
Mark will have you in bits of stitches.
No stitches. That you and Jeeps have had too many stitches.
Oh, yeah, I didn't have because of where it was. They couldn't give me the normal stitches, so they had to pull my they had to pull my skin together, put glue in it, and then I had butterfly stitches.
Ooh.
So I couldn't wash that part of my face or nothing, couldn't get it wet or anything.
Wow. Wow.
It was an accident. It never put me off dogs.
No, that's good. And how old were you? You're 3 years old?
Yeah, I was 3.
Wow.
I was at my aunt's house. She passed away when I was 11. She had 4 dogs. And I went
Wow.
to say hello to the dogs like I always did. And one of them jumped up and he caught me with his claw right in the corner of my eye and ripped me down through.
Yeah.
I walked into the sitting room, blood gushing everywhere. My mum nearly passed out.
Yeah, I can see why.
Blood everywhere. It looked like something out of a horror film.
Jeez. Oh, jeez.
Lucky enough, we were at the time, the hospital was 10 minutes away.
That's convenient.
So, yeah, so Dad took me to the hospital. Dad was driving. Mum was sat there holding something to my face to try and stop the bleed.
Ooh.
And they had cleaned it all up, glued it, and then I think it was about 5 or 6 stitches, butterfly stitches. And I went back to my aunt's house. My dad took me back to my aunt's house, and I hugged the dog, the one that accidentally caught me with his claws.
Jeez.
Yeah, I hugged him, and it never scared me off of dogs. It should have done, but it didn't.
That's good. I can see it scaring a lot of people off dogs.
Yeah. I gave them all a hug, and I gave each of the dog a kiss too. He looked so sorry for himself. He knew he'd hurt me,
Yeah.
and he looked so sorry. I just hugged him. It's funny that how it's like somebody gets thrown off a horse. They're a bit nervous to get back on him. Never scared me. I'd get back on the horse.
Yeah.
I used to go horse riding a lot when I was a teenager.
Horses are smart.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
But they can still, you know.
With a horse, they know if you're scared of them or not. And if you're scared of them, that's when they play you up. And that's when they go for you.
Well, horses, just like dogs, can sense if you're scared of them.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. Mind you, we had one horse where we were. It's what they call a screwball. He was 2 times. And that horse had a screw loose. Because you could walk past him and he'd be fine. Walk back past him, still be fine. You go past him again, and his ears are pinned back and his mouth's open, and he's running at you, trying to bite you. So I caught him. I stood there and I punched him on the nose. I could stand there all day long after that, and I could walk past him as many times as I wanted. And he never went to bite me anymore after that.
I guess not.
The poor person behind me, that walked behind me, he went for them instead.
That's funny.
It was the only way I could stop him. I
That's-
had no choice but to punch him on the nose. And he soon learned, oh, hell, she ain't scared of me.
Yeah. You pretty much set it up. There you go. Don't bother me no more.
Yep. After that, he was all right with me. I used to take him polos after that.
There you go. That's good.
But I done a bit. I had to go at that show jumping.
Yeah. And the competition was good. There was over 12 participants. The Canadian won.
Oh,
there was,
brilliant.
yeah, 4. So in show jumping, as you may know, if they do a clear run, they don't have any penalties. And 4 of them tied. So they did a ride off. And the Canadian went first. And I think she's 17. So she not only won, she also won an award for under 25. So she won 2 awards. And
Oh, wow.
yeah, put the pressure on the 3 remaining in the ride off or jump off or whatever they call it. She did well.
She was a beautiful horse.
Oh, aren't they great? Wow.
Beautiful horses they had.
People don't realize horses have personalities as well.
Oh, don't they ever? I used to look after my friend's 2 horses. Taffy and Chumley were their names. They passed away, unfortunately. They were that bonded that you couldn't separate them. So if you decided to take ride one, you had to walk the other beside the one you were riding.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they were that bonded. They were beautiful horses. And Taffy, he was brown. And Chumley, he was white and grey. And I could stand beside him and I'd tap his back leg and I'd say, up. And he'd bring his back leg up like a dog. So I could rub cream into his leg.
That's funny.
And Taffy, the brown one, I take him in their food, do their food for him. And I say to him, is that good, Taffy? And he'd nodded, lift his head up and down to tell me, yeah, it's good. And then after he'd eaten, he'd come over to me and I say to him, what, you want a belly rub? And he'd nod his head again for yes. So I start rubbing his belly and then he'd fart. And he'd grin at me after he farted. You could hear him 2 fields away farting. I'd be standing there. I was stood there laughing at him. I said to him, is that better? And he nods his head for yes. And I can do nothing but laughing.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, he was so funny. And I'd walk up the field and make sure they had enough hay in their little hut.
Brilliant.
And I'd clean them out, clean up the horse poop all in the field. And as I'd walk up the field to check, I'd have Taffy one side and Chumley the other side of me, walking right beside me. And if I stop, they stop.
Brilliant.
They were beautiful horses. There was another one. He was very mischievous. He was beautiful. I've never seen a horse like him though. He giraffe markings. He was the colour of a giraffe. He had markings like a giraffe as well. He was beautiful.
Oh, interesting.
I wish I could go back and take a video of him. and see if he remembers me. He was beautiful. I always used to go say hello to him. He'd come up to the fence to say hello to me and that. And his owner was in there one day, and he put his coat on him, and he went to put the coat on the other horse, Guinness. Well, he put the coat on as he bent down to do underneath his belly. That naughty one used to pull the coat off and run off up the field with it. So I ended up grabbing a handful of grass and that, and I called him and I said, "You are?" And he came over to me then, and so I distracted him with food while his owner put the coat on the other one.
So was Sean also live earlier, Tammy?
Yes, I was.
There you go.
I did it so I didn't have to upload it to YouTube.
Yeah, I do the same thing.
I had a powwow with the coach, and I sent the live stream, because it's going to be a video. I sent the link to all the moms to watch it. Tell for the boys, congratulations and thanks for the 10 years you gave us, and it was a great season, the best team that we'll ever have. And the decisions made and an ego by the coach caused us, the game because of his decisions.
Wow.
He thinks because he was hired for that job and no one has a say, and he ain't gonna listen to any of the parents or anything that know. Like he's the only one that knows how to play this game. Just needed a reminder that this is a developmental league. You're not playing for millions of dollars like they do in the NFL. And the key to when you're in, it's all developmental until you get to the professional level. Then you really got to worry, and you got to make the best decisions. But you figure that you have to develop all your players. What should your mindset be, instead of just making sure that you win every game, regardless of whatever you got to do. Well, the professional level, they look at that. Is he developing all of his players? Is he playing all of his players? That's what they're looking for. If you're not, and only playing your front 11, they're not going to want you, regardless of your win-loss record.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. You're welcome. Trump's now going to be suing the BBC in the UK.
Yeah, I'm telling everybody, whenever you hear that man speak, do not believe it. Believe the opposite. And what he says about other people, he's guilty of it himself. When I called the man a cocksucker, I didn't realize I was that right about it. I'm tired of being right about the man, and I did that inadvertently. I meant it as a slur, but not literally, because he actually literally did. And when I got that news, I was like, "You got to be kidding me!" Yeah, the slogan is "He blew Bubba." Yeah, he probably did it while on the Epstein plane, because he sat right next to him. That's how he knew he was on the Epstein plane, because he was sitting right next to Bill Clinton. His nickname is Bubba. Oh, and by the way, when you said about that horse a few minutes ago, the horse trumped, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he trumped all right. You could hear him 2 fields away.
Mind you, folks, that term for fart in England was named Trump long before he became president. That I do know.
Yeah.
I don't know when it became a thing, but it was. They call a fart call it a Trump long before everybody knew who he was.
Yeah.
They got something right when they named him Trump. Because he's full of gas, that bloke.
Yeah, they need to do something about his colon because he's very incontinent. He shit himself twice already. The last time he did it was when that guy, all them people were standing behind him in the Oval Office behind his desk. Trump was standing up because he couldn't sit down because he shit himself when that guy passed out. And Robert F. Kennedy Jr. ran out of the room. Like, where the hell's Robert going? What is he running away for? Like he's going to be the next one to pass out?
That's funny.
I'm like, maybe the guy knew that Trump was going to shit his drawers and everybody was going to smell it.
I guess he's that good.
But man, his first term, all the way until now, he attacked the hell out of trans and gay. Come to find out, he's not trans, but he's gay.
I don't know about that. I have to ask Bubba.
Well, Melania don't care because she's been banging the pool boy and the gardener down in Mar-a-Lago. That's why you rarely see those two together. When it's all said and done, he's out of office. She's going to proceed with the divorce hearing.
Oh yeah, she got a good prenuptial done signed for sure.
I have to come up with a song. We have to change the songbirds to "I'm Forever Blowing Bubbles" to "I'm Forever Blowing Bubba."
Because I called him. I admitted I called him that, and I didn't mean it literally, but I was right and didn't even know it. Jeez. Man, there was a lot of, there was like 26,000 emails, Darren. They haven't gone through them all yet. There's just some of them that they found.
Ellie!
And there are pictures of this. There's pictures of this. I'll try again. There are pictures of this.
I heard.
Yeah, this new Friday, Saturday, I'm going to put a new video from my mum's holiday trip.
Nicely done.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do down this new week coming.
Oh, yeah, you Gert Plunker.
Good, you go, Flonka. Tammy!
Hey!
Can you put my link again, please? And thank you, Tammy.
Of course I can, Ellie.
Thank you.
Man, this is like finding out that Hillary went down on Theresa May. Boy, that would make a lot of news, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
She'd have them set those transvestas on, and they're swinging around and shit.
Wild mind.
I have to get Walker Jr. to write out the song lyrics for "I'm Forever Blowing Bubba."
You know, he probably has already thought of that.
That'd be ace if he brought out a song called that.
He'll enter legend status with that one.
Oh hell yeah!
And they'll be playing it at every protest now if he did that.
Damn straight. He'd never live that down.
Write a song. Someone will write a song.
Forever Blowing Bubba.
Yeah, I reckon they'll make a song. Fuck you, Trump. Mother clunker.
And I'm like, is there anything else that's going to totally embarrass the hell out of me to my foreign friends?
Yeah, for that video, Darren, I posted yesterday. 507 views.
Hi, Vanessa.
We had. But
I mean,
go on, John.
Vanessa, yeah, you're Filipina, right? I'm guessing. Can I get some sympathy because of the leadership I have over here? The only one that pities me is my French friend, but the French, if they pity you, that's bad.
Hey, Vanessa, please check out Ellie's Adventure Vlogs, Vanessa.
But they tell me I'm a victim of circumstance. I'm like, yeah, I am.
That's funny.
We had a helicopter crash in the UK, and the title,
Oh,
the news headline said, "Helicopter fell out of the sky." I thought, well, shit, where else would it bloody fall out of? A damn tree?
That's rare. A helicopter would ever crash.
That could be, Sean, that could be a mechanical fault.
But it was just the fact they put helicopter fell out of the sky. I thought, well, where else would it fall out of? A dang tree?
Yeah, but see, I would like to know how that would happen, because helicopters just do not crash or fall out of the sky. Even if you cut the engines off and totally lose power, and your rotor lost power, all you got to do is put the left rudder, your left foot on that rudder, and that tries to help prevent you from spinning around and around and around like the main rudder at the top of your aircraft.
Mm-hmm.
And you slowly try to take it to the ground as quickly as possible, but not too fast where you actually crash.
Yep.
There's still enough energy to get you to the ground, depending on how high they were. And typically, helicopters don't fly that high.
Something went wrong because he crashed, all right. Crashed into a field.
See, if you got a co-pilot, you say, while he's trying to crank the engine, you're trying to land it, try to get the engine or the power back up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, earlier this year, we had, I think it was,
well, I guess military ones, yes.
it was either Army or Navy, crashed into the sea right by where I live, and they died.
To tell you the truth, I'd rather fly in a helicopter than a plane, because planes crash. But so do helicopters, but it is very rare.
But Sean, when I went to Lebanon and came back, thank God I was, safe in the airplane. I was in an international Etihad airplane, big one, jumbo.
Yeah, if I could fly myself to the Philippines or Japan in a helicopter, if I got locations where I can land to get refueled,
mm-hmm.
depending on what kind of helicopter, if you're talking like maybe a Black Hawk, I would have to refuel probably like maybe 10 times.
Wow.
Yeah.
At most.
Well, there's a refueling station by me.
Because usually you get on average a helicopter like that, a Black Hawk, something that size, you have like maybe 1,000 miles.
Yeah. What about a fighter jet?
Fighter jets.
Yep.
They could easy. They could fly to the American base there in England, anywhere from here to the United States, refuel there, and then go anywhere else they needed to go.
Yep, that's true, Sean. That's so true.
And you always got Hawaii, Guam, Alaska.
Well, yeah. If you went that way, it would take you a little bit longer, but yeah, you fly to Hawaii and then fly to Guam, and then to Japan or Philippines from there.
Yep.
But helicopter, if I did it in a smaller one, which would be like a Scorpion, I definitely would have to refuel every 1,000 miles.
Yep.
So an average, you went to 10 to 14 times I'd have to fuel.
Jeez.
But it shouldn't be too difficult. I just make it up through Alaska and then make it down into Japan and fuel there, go to Taipei, get fuel there, and then I could easily make it to Manila from Taipei in a helicopter from there.
Yep. What about Australia, Sean?
So inefficient.
Same thing. Same thing. You make it to Philippines, refuel, and then from there you could probably make it to the northern part of Indonesia, refuel, and then come into Australia.
Yeah.
That's so inefficient.
10 minutes from my house is a helicopter refueling station. You see them all landing there to refuel. It was
Depending on how much they charge for fueling aircraft fuel. Now, knowing that I got to refill the helicopter that many times to make it to the west coast of the United States to the Philippines, it would probably cost me about $8 to $10 grand.
Wow.
Matching what the fuel costs for my truck would be about the same, I'm guessing, of aircraft fuel.
Mm-hmm.
I would never want to fly somewhere, stop 10 times.
Yeah, but it's easy. You can land anywhere, right next to the pump. Throw that thing in there. It only take about 5-10 minutes to get it full.
Yeah.
Crank the engine back up, and you're in the air.
Throw
You're
that snake
gone.
into the hole. Sean, Darren. Throw that snake into the hole.
Yeah, you don't even have to walk in the airport. You're right there on the yard, right next to the fueling station or the vehicle that'll fuel it.
Well, the fueling station by me, Sean, used to be the Coast Guard, but they've moved it into the Solent. So they've the helicopters can now land there to refuel.
Anyway, I couldn't deliver this load, Darren, even though it's drop and hook. I'm right next door at the Loves because they close after 6 o'clock on the weekends. And I'm like, man, I've been delivering here for 15 years, and this place had never been closed. I was lucky I was able to get turned around so I can come here to the Loves.
Oh God! So you can do it. So you got to wait now till tomorrow to deliver it. They'll drop it off.
They open up at 6 in the morning. Yeah, but once I do that, get my empty. Hopefully it's clean. If not, I'll have to get a washout. And then refuel the reefer unit. But I got a deadhead majorly back the other way.
And then you have to have coffee.
The far northwestern corner of Iowa. It's called Sioux City. It's by South Dakota. And then I got to get the load and double back this way and go to Washington Courthouse, Ohio, to the Walmart. But it pays good.
That's good. Thank you, Ellie, for dropping your link. Awesome.
Yeah, Dan, check out your job. What I sent you just now.
You send me something on Messenger too?
Yeah.
It's got to be annoying to go back on yourself to then double back again.
Yeah, it does suck, but if it pays good, then it's worth it.
Yeah. But
yeah, that's like that's like almost a 500-mile deadhead. But my record is just under 900 miles. I deadheaded bobtail from Salt Lake City all the way, or from Springfield, Missouri, all the way to Salt Lake City.
Jesus.
To pick up a brand new trailer out of the utility place in South Salt Lake, drop it off at the yard, go back and grab another one, and then get a Hershey load and take it back to Pennsylvania. And I'm like, why are you shipping Hershey's chocolate back east to Pennsylvania when they make it all right there in Hershey, Pennsylvania? Make it there and then deliver it to those people. It's not efficient.
Return.
You're going to pay me $5,000 to take a Hershey load to Pennsylvania. It doesn't matter where, but you got Hershey, where the main office in Hershey, Pennsylvania, where they make all the chocolate in the world. It'd be more efficient to make it what they need there at a rapid pace and then ship it from there. That's stupid. Business-wise, it's stupid. If I see bad business, I call it out, even though I'm benefiting, but bad business is bad business. And I'm like, I mean, I'll take it. I'm not going to complain, but I still point out bad business when I see it.
Yeah.
Like 900 miles out your way, that's 100 miles from going up to Scotland and back home again.
But that's why it was a major joke when he got Elon Musk and made the douche or Doge, whatever the hell you want to call it,
Doge.
and they called it very efficient. It's like economists for the past 300 years have been trying to define efficiency, and it's just not obtainable right now because nobody can really define what's efficient and what's not. When you got a program thinking it's efficient, it's probably inefficient. Because you'll have professors like mine that had been in economics for 50 years and taught it would be like, well, how are you going to define efficiency? Because we economists have not found it yet. You have the mystery to it, Mr. Trump? No, I don't think so. And neither does Elon Musk. That was all money driven. It gave it a fancy word and everybody bought into the bullshit. Just wonder. Yeah, they keep saying about these rebate checks and whatnot. I'm like, you guys are not going to see a penny of that money. They're talking about sending everybody who qualifies. Notice they put that word in there, qualifies, for a $2,000 check to try to save our business here in America for the holidays. Because as of now, this is going to be one of the worst holiday sale seasons ever. Because nobody's going to spend any money recklessly like that.
No.
They are for Christmas, Sean. For Christmas.
Like I got the money to spend on my kids, but I'm not going to.
Yeah.
I'll make sure that they got because to me Christmas is with family and having a nice meal with friends and family.
Yeah.
To me, that's good enough for me, and that's not that. It's gotten expensive, but it's a lot cheaper than buying a shitload of gifts. I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad was the same.
Even though I can, but I'm not stupid. I'm not going to pay 4 or 5 times for an item, of what it's worth. I'm not going to do that. I mean, last year at Christmas time, what this item cost is 5 times more within 1 year. And no, I ain't doing it.
Yeah, my dad was the same. I'd say to him at Christmas, what would you like for Christmas, Dad? I don't want nothing. I've just been with families enough.
Now, those who want to know economics, let me explain something to you. And it's sad that even though economists were probably telling the boards of directors of General Motors that they didn't listen until it was in their face, and now it's damn near destroyed that company. General Motors found out what it's like to eradicate your customer base, where nobody can afford what they're to buy. No one can afford what they're trying to sell anymore. Our auto industry is about gone now. They were making these new big it was a 350 pickup truck, and they were selling them for $80,000, and they've been sitting on the lot for a bunch of them for over a year and a half. They're not moving brand new vehicles that quickly. These pickup trucks have been sitting so long, and they're brand new. And a lot, they took them to auction, and they went for $15,000.
Really?
Yeah, I thought I told you that, Darren.
No.
Yeah, that right there tells you the markup. Look at the profits that they're making. That's disgusting. I like what China did. China destroyed some companies too, like you ladies that like your Chanel bags and your Louis Vuitton bags. I like what China did. China says, we make those bags for Louis Vuitton and Chanel. If you want one at what it really costs, just order it through us. They cost $30. But
Yeah.
people want to spend thousands and thousands of dollars for these bags, and it's like,
Yeah.
why are you throwing your money away? You're enriching whoever the hell Louis Vuitton is, some French man that's old,
Yeah.
and I don't know who, and I don't know who owns Chanel. But that's what you're paying for. You're paying to enrich, one or two individuals that own those companies.
Yeah, when I've seen the prices of them handbags, I'm like, hell no.
Well, they're like, if you only pay $30 for it, it loses its luster. I'm like, your mind is twisted.
Yep.
You think because you waste a lot of money, it gives you a status. No.
No one cares.
What I don't get.
That's what I love about Filipinas. They're thrifty, because that's status right there, being thrifty and not wasting money on stupidity.
That's right, Sean.
What I don't get is how people could pay, thousands of pounds for a handbag when you could buy a cheap handbag and it does exactly the same bloody thing. It's all just stuck in it.
Well, like a few YouTubers, I told them this. I said, look it up. Go here to this website. Ba-boom. I said, that bag that you got right in front of you, the Chinese will sell it to you directly for $30.
Don't mind that, but when they want over £1,000 for a damn bag, and you could just about fit the loose change in the damn thing, I'm like, hell no.
But see, the media here didn't make that announcement, so the mass American ladies here don't know what I just told you, because the media didn't say a word about it. Because if the media were to say something about it, then those companies would be in a major freaking uproar.
Yeah.
Because his wealth is now gone.
Well, it's like the Disney Loungefly bags. You go to the parks, they're like $120 and stuff for a Disney Loungefly, and I've looked at them in the UK.
Yeah, but
I got mine for 60.
Yeah, but in years past, you had people saying that's a counterfeit bag. That it's not counterfeit. It's the same bag made by the same Chinese company. It's just that they're not going to charge people thousands upon thousands of dollars for it. It only costs them less than $30 to make. They're not going to charge you an astronomical amount of money for it.
Yeah.
That's why here in America, what like prescription drugs, what you guys spend in prescription drugs, I don't care what it is. In Canada, the last I looked, no matter what drug you need, for cancer, anything, it is $6. Doesn't matter what the drug is. But over here in America, depending on what you get, like for erectile dysfunction, whatever pill you want, Levitra, Cialis, or Viagra, one pill is going to cost you $25. Just one pill.
Oh, I love this.
Now you see the difference now?
Wow.
Yes, we do, Sean. Yes, we see this difference.
Well, that's like my friend from Texas. He's type 1 diabetic, and he drives to Mexico because he can get a month's supply of insulin for $100, whereas in America,
probably less than that.
Yeah,
probably less than that, because I remember going on a cruise, and my former in-laws used to go on cruises almost every year. They would go down to Central America and Mexico, and they would buy drugs down there. They would buy antibiotics, powerful ones, right? Different types of antibiotics that you would need a prescription for to get here in America. That means you have to go to your doctor, pay him just to see you, and then he prescribes you and this thing, and that's the only way you're going to be able to get it. But over there, you can buy it right over the counter, and a lot of these antibiotics, which is really important for a lot of things, it costs you several hundreds of dollars just for one little bottle. They were only spending like $5 a bottle.
Yep.
They're buying all of it. They'd buy all of it down there, and then they would bring it back home with them.
Your time now, Tammy, is 3:25 in the morning.
Yeah, it is, Ellie. You're right. Yeah. It was the same in Spain. You
Yeah.
can buy it over the counter there.
Hi, Daisy. Give me
I
your
was
answer.
buying for a little tube of like cold sore cream. Here it was like £7 or £8 for a little tiny tube of cold sore cream. Now in Spain, I was paying €2, which was at the time just over £1, about £1.20 in English money, for the exact same thing.
Now, it's proof here what we proved during the pandemic. The United States, we proved that profit is more important than people's lives. That's why more Americans died of it than any other country.
Mm-hmm.
They won't tell you that, but it's true.
They died because they are evil, Sean. Evil demons.
I don't. They can be evil all they want. I don't know, but what they did was wrong.
Exactly.
I like that they did the Operation Lightspeed and made a vaccine really quick that our president took, and then he told all of his MAGA followers, "Don't take that. You're gay if you take that vaccine and all that." And they're like, dude, you just took it yourself, and these idiots were believing him.
Exactly.
In the UK now, you can go into the chemist, into a pharmacy, and they can prescribe you antibiotics and that now, so you don't have to go and see your doctor all the time.
Antibiotics are good, but you only want to take them when it's absolute necessary.
Correct.
Because
Otherwise,
if you take them, regardless of what the antibiotic is, if you take it for too long, your body will become immune to it. When you get an infection, they're not going to work, and then you're screwed.
correct.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, Sean. Exactly.
That's why you got to be careful.
Only
Yep.
time I take antibiotics is when I have a chest infection. And then they put me on antibiotics and steroids.
Yep.
Well, good thing you don't talk like Dusty Rhodes.
Isn't it? But yeah, it's ridiculous. They give me a whole bottle of flipping steroids, and I have to take 8 steroids all at the same time in one go.
Really?
Did it make
Yeah.
you irritable?
Yes.
Yeah, it does that typically. It makes people irritable, and they get, they have a short fuse and they snap on you.
Yeah. Also made me pass out
Oh, shit.
because they didn't wean me off of them. And I had 8 tablets, 8 steroids for a whole week.
Ooh.
And
Yeah.
I finished the course, and I went up my friends. It was their son's 16th birthday, and I was stood in the kitchen, and I'd had the shakes for 2 days.
Yeah, but
And I
see,
couldn't stop shaking.
the negative effects are mostly emotional or psychological for when it comes to women and steroids. If they ever prescribed me steroids, I said, I'm not taking that. There's a reason for that. Because being a man, there are 2 things that happen when you take steroids. Your balls shrink and your head grows. So like in baseball, a lot of them got caught doing steroids back in the day. If you come walking up to the plate with a Mardi Gras head and raisinets, you're out. That's why we knew that, Barry Bonds, Sammy Sosa, and a bunch of them from the 90s were roiding it up.
They're
taking
juicing.
they were taking the sauce is another term for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would never take that, even if it meant my life, because there are 2 things that happens: your balls shrink and your head grows.
They put me on it because where I'm asthmatic and I end up with a chest infection, if I get cold or anything like that, it go from a head cold straight down to my chest, and I'm wheezing like anything.
Yeah,
and I'm
but see,
sucking on the inhaler like it's going out of fashion.
But see, women don't have balls to worry about shrinkage. That's
No,
why
we
it's
just have testicles.
The only negative effect that roids would do is you'd start talking like Dusty Rhodes, and you might grow facial hair. That's about it.
Well, that's nasty.
Yeah, because they
Now,
didn't wean me off of them. I
Facial
had the
hair.
shakes really bad for 2 days.
yeah, now I
And
just
before I
turned.
could say to my friend, I'm going to go and sit down, I went and I passed out with my eyes wide open, missed the corner of the cooker, which would have busted my head wide open, and the damn radiator. And our blonde friend, she turned around and went, "Is she dead?" Because I went with my eyes open. And my mate went, "No, she's not bloody dead. She's passed out."
And now the Filipinas are not going to take steroids. Now that I said that, they don't like hair.
No.
So after that, I told the doctor what had happened. Now they got to wean me off of it. They got to wean me off. So for like 2 days, I'll take 8 tablets, and then 7, 6, so that my body don't crave it afterwards. Because I had the cravings. My body
Come
was
on.
craving steroids.
Yeah, come on. I know there's a Filipina in the chat. If I'm right, agree with me, please. Type it in the chat. I learned a lot about Asian women. I know they don't like hair, especially a man with a hairy face. They don't. Very rarely will you find a Filipina that won't mind a man with a hairy face. But for the most part, they don't like hair.
There's
They like a
one,
man without hair on the face.
there's one lot of antibiotics I can't take. I get real bad side effects off of them. And they're bright red. The doctor put me on them, and I couldn't keep nothing down. Couldn't even keep water down. It just made me vomit, constantly vomit. And
That's bad for me.
my stomach had gone into spasms from all the
Shit.
vomiting. And I had the receptionist at the doctor's told me to carry on taking them. I told her to pee off, that she
Yeah.
wasn't a qualified doctor, and I ain't taking them for another 6 days.
But Darren, I think that's universal when it comes to all Asian women. They don't like hair for the most part.
That's true.
That's true.
There was one point for a trapped nerve in my neck. I trapped a nerve in my neck. I don't know how I done it, but I did. They put me on antidepressants that made you suicidal,
Damn.
and they were banned because of the side effects of the antidepressants. And I refused to take them. I said, "No bloody way am I taking them. I'm not having ending up with suicidal thoughts. You can sod off."
Yep.
And I wouldn't take them.
Oh, I sent out a video about 2 weeks ago, and nobody commented on it. I know I sent it to you, Darren, and I know I sent it to you, Tammy, because it was hilarious. It was about it was a Scoops video, and it dealt with the tariffs. And you saw this couple. They were like in their maybe late 30s or early 40s. They were at a grocery store and they were shopping, putting stuff in the grocery cart. He was wanting to put a case of Miller Lite beer in the grocery cart, and she goes, "We can't afford that." He goes, "It's $10. We can't afford it." She comes back with what she's got in her hand, and it's some eyeliner and some makeup. Costs $40, right?
Yeah.
And he goes, "Well, we can't afford that." And she goes, "Well, I got it so I can look nice for you." I said, "Hell, we can spend $10. The beer will do that." Oh, I died laughing. He goes, "The beer will do that, and that's only $10."
Brilliant. I turn around and say, "Sod it, we put the makeup back and we get 4 cases."
It's the same place where I got that video where you see this, she's not bad looking at all. She's in the bed, reading off her phone, and you see her husband or boyfriend or whatever. I'm guessing it's her husband next to him. They look like they're in their late 30s too. And she goes, "Honey, do you realize a bull has sex 6,000 times a year?" And he's looking up at her, a cow, right? And he's looking up at her. "Ask the bull if he has to sleep with the same miserable cow every night. Oh, you should have seen the look she gave him when he said that. But man, I died laughing when I heard that.
I would have clipped him round the ear and then I would have died laughing. But I gotta admit, my favourite video you sent me, Sean, is that little old lady in Romania.
Oh yeah.
I instantly thought, right, that's me bloody mum. That would happen to my mum if I took her to Romania.
Oh, you take her to Romania where that took place. I'm sure they'll do it to her.
Well, I'm going there next November, and so I'll pack her in my suitcase. I'll film it, Sean.
I wouldn't do it myself, but it was funny, and that's why I said I'm going to rot in hell for laughing.
Oh, I was sat here, I was absolutely wetting myself. I had tears of laughter streaming down my face, and my mum went, "What the bloody hell are you laughing at?" I went, "Have a look at this video Sean sent me." So I showed her, and she was creased up. I said, "You want to come to Romania with me next year?" She said, "What, to have that done to me?" I said, "Yeah." She went, "Piss off."
Adrian, come up to the panel, dude.
Adrian,
Hello, Adrian, darling. Yeah, she told me to piss off, Sean. Because I said to her, "I'll take you to Romania next year." We said we can find him. I said, "I'll film it for YouTube." I said, "My video will go bloody viral."
Oh, and I like this video, recent one. I don't think I sent it to you guys. I sent it out to some people. I can't remember, but it's he looks like he's in his late 40s, early 50s. He's a black gentleman, and he lives in Oregon. Okay, and he's a farmer. He does livestock.
Yeah.
And at first glance, when you see him in the video, he don't look like a farmer, but he is, because he's wearing a gray hoodie with glasses. And he goes, I want to address that part where everybody thinks that, black people are the majority of the food stamp users in the United States. That's not true. It's white people, mostly in red states. He goes, I live in Oregon, and Oregon is overwhelmingly white. And these people are using it. He goes, I live in a town called Rosewood, right? And this is where he almost starts laughing. These people are poor as shit. He goes, I have to lower the cost of my livestock so people can buy what I'm trying to sell. He goes, so I donated a herd of cattle because these people can't afford to eat. And he goes, and me as a black farmer, I've been, discriminated against, and they have the black farmers, and yet they're more Christian-like than the people that claim to be Christian.
Yeah.
But when he said these people is poor as shit, that was hilarious the way he said it.
Oh, that reminds me of my friend. He was
Darren.
Yeah.
come from
Darren,
Africa.
can you drop the link for Adrian?
Yep. Adrian!
Yeah, he came from Africa, and he said to me, my ex, he said, when you get married, your wedding gift is going to be a giraffe. And I was like, well, where the bloody hell am I going to keep that? Can't keep a giraffe in the garden.
Yeah, he was drunk when he did it. My childhood friend Danny, that I taught to drive a truck, he was a computer engineer. He was one of my first students. This was like 10 years ago. And we were at a club, and he made friends with these black dudes, and they were all throwing racist jokes. And then Danny went over there. I got a good one for you. He goes, go ahead, man. He goes, they found the cause of sickle cell, because that's an African, people from Africa that are black. It's only synapses with them. It's called sickle cell. He goes, they found the cause of sickle cell, and he goes, what is it? The glue off of food stamps. Oh, they died laughing.
Hello, Adrian, darling.
Adrian!
Hello.
Welcome, brother.
Thank you very much.
Adrian!
Hello, Ellie. My
See, I got
dear
none.
Tammy,
I got
how
none.
are you?
I got nothing else to do, so I can pay attention to the chat. That's when I saw you when you came in, Adrian.
Well, I'm just getting in here. I didn't come on last night, so I'm just making up for today.
Oh,
Bless you. How's Mum?
Yeah, I've just been real busy.
How's Mum, Adrian?
She's good. She's already sleeping now.
Oh,
Yeah.
bless her.
I mean, yeah,
Give
what
him
Adrian
all the
wants to
cards
do one day
tomorrow.
from here.
So what's
I
going
ju-
on here tonight?
I just
Not
hope
much,
that
Adrian.
I can get turkey and dressing and pumpkin pie for this holiday out here on the road.
Yeah.
Pumpkin pie is like my favorite thing to eat in the whole world. Right?
But it might not be available because they're not going to produce as much because people ain't going to be buying the shit.
Well, if you're gonna do something, you better start buying all your stuff and just making it.
Like turkey has probably gone up, 3 times since last year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cost you 3 times for a damn turkey.
Yep.
price of food is starting to go up, anyways.
But if
Yeah,
you're in
one
an
day,
area, but if you're in an area that has them, all you need is just grab your shotgun and go out there and shoot you one. But that's if you got turkeys in your area. They're not indigenous everywhere.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
So,
but you still gotta take everything out and pluck all the feathers off and everything.
Oh,
Exactly.
that's not hard. But I think the closest place to me that would have turkeys is Michigan. Michigan has
Michigan.
turkeys.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Sean. And Adrian. Yeah, Adrian, are you going to come live in Australia one day in the farm with me and you?
One day soon, there, my heavenly brother. One day soon.
A huge farm.
You gonna have cows?
I don't know about that, but
Oh no, I'm asking Ellie.
It's up to Adrian. I want to keep Adrian Rodarte, my heavenly brother.
No, you better have cows because that right there, that's a lot of sirloin steak.
Yeah.
hey, don't forget
I'm fresh
steaks.
milk. I'm fresh milk.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'll let
Never
Ellie
make
do
the
that
milk
part.
in the coffee on breakfast.
Don't forget about the beef ribs.
Just
I'll
Ellie,
let
Just
Ellie
don't
milk
get
the cow.
Oh, yeah.
Ellie, don't get confused and then try and milk the bloody bull, all right? Yeah.
Oh God.
Because that would go well. You try to milk the bull.
Yeah, the
Yes.
bull goes, woo!
Well, you wouldn't get anywhere. You wouldn't want to get anywhere near a bull because they got horns, and yes,
Yeah.
Yeah, it does hurt.
If you're wearing red too, they'll definitely be running after you.
Well, a second thought, I'd say Ellie, go out there and milk the cow, and make sure you put on a red T-shirt when you go out there.
Did you know bulls are actually colourblind?
No, if a bull sees the color red, it gets angry in an instant, like literally. It'll start running after you. It'll start running after you. It will.
I've been in a field full of bulls, and my mate was in the bright red coat, and they never went for her at all. They're actually colourblind. The farmer turned around and told me they're actually colourblind.
Well, I know I've seen it when I was there in south of the border when they still had bullfights. The matador, the cape he was using was multicolored on one side, like a priest would wear at church, and then the one side that's facing the bull, it was like a real light purple color.
Well, usually the red is one of the colors that gets them going real quick.
Mm-hmm. But the bull would always charge and hit where the purple cape was, until it got smart and took a sharp turn and got that one matador between the legs and vaulted him 15, 20 feet in the air. I'm like, ooh, that had to hurt.
He got some airtime on that one then. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's also a spectator sport when one of them is strong enough to leap over the fence and jump in the stands. That's when you see a lot of Mexicans scatter pretty quickly.
Oh yeah. They don't have it so much now in Spain. They haven't. I went to the oldest arena for bullfighting in Spain. They don't hold it there anymore.
Yeah, I think Pamplona, they still have the running of the bulls, but the
Yeah.
bullfighting, the World Wildlife Foundation kind of like put a stop to it all. And I'm like,
Yeah.
wait a minute. I'm like, what they done in Mexico with bullfighting, they've been doing it as far as we can remember, and so is Spain. That's always been a cultural thing.
Exactly.
And when they kill the cow, it does not go to waste.
Yeah.
They cook it all up and they feed everybody with it. It's different if you're being cruel to the animal, and you once it's dead, you just throw it in the trash or in an empty field somewhere. No, they skin it, they chop the portion of the cow up into steaks and everything. I'm like, hell yeah! There's nothing cruel about bullfighting, but it's been a part of the Spanish culture for thousands of years.
That's a long time, Sean. Oh.
That's like going to an Asian country and saying you can't have rice anymore. We'll see how long that lasts.
Not very, very long, because they love rice. Asian countries, Sean, they love rice. Even I know that.
It was a beautiful little place in Spain where I went. It was up in the mountains. It was called Mijas.
You were just south of the Pyrenees Mountains, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Pyrenees Mountains is what separates Spain from France. Mondragon is up there too. I never got to go there yet, and I want to go.
Mijas.
Yeah, I'm just going to see Adrian with the short videos.
And I've been to Italy, but I only visited the Holy City and ancient Rome, the ancient Rome part. You know, I walked right by the Colosseum and everything. I want to next time if I ever go there, I want to go to Emilia Romagna. There's a reason why I want to go there. It's in northern Italy.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Adrian got 513 views.
I've seen a fair bit of the world. I've been to Paris. I've been to places in Germany. I've been to Holland, Valkenburg in Holland. I've been to Benidorm.
Oh, Adrian left. I hope he comes back.
The country you haven't been to yet, Tammy, is Australia. You haven't been there yet.
Yeah, I haven't been to Australia yet.
But the Frankenfurter was invented by the Germans, the Vikings, encasing meat in a mixture of meat inside of a Frankenfurter and eat it. The Germans are the best at it. Oh, they got the best sausages there.
Oh yeah.
Adrian, you pressed the wrong button.
Oh, good. I didn't want Adrian to leave too soon.
No, it's just I had to refresh. My audio was giving me a little bit of trouble.
Yeah. Now,
did you Adrian, about my short video? I got 513 views for my short video I uploaded yesterday.
Great job. Great job.
Adrian, do they have Wiener Schnitzels there in Van Horn?
No, they had one in Favens, Texas, but they shut that one down.
Hey, you've been to them before?
Yes, I've been to a Wiener Schnitzel before. Yes,
I have. I've seen many of them, but I've never been able to get into one to where I wanted to try it.
Good place to get something to eat if you like. It's kind of like hot dog kind of thing there, a little bit. I think
they don't have sausages. I figured it was a German.
To be honest, I don't remember. John, it's been so long since I've been in that place.
Yeah, because Wiener Schnitzel, that's German, 100% German, right there.
Yeah, it's German. I know it's 100% German. I know.
Yeah, the best restaurants in America and in Mexico, Hooters.
Well, there's a lot of good food here in America. You just gotta know what you want to eat. You know, it just depends what you want.
Yeah, Hooters. You
go to a restaurant, you can get anything you want. It just depends what you like.
But I know there's a lot of them in Texas. I just don't recall seeing one out that way.
Well, yeah, they're all over Texas.
Short videos, yeah, Darren, I will. I'll put more short videos, Darren. Short and long. But you get what I mean? Again, I'll put both of them on my YouTube channel, how you said. Short and long.
You just
What's
if you ever come through Texas, there, Sean, you just gotta wherever you're driving around, you just gotta maybe Google one and see if you can actually find one, so you can actually go in there and give it a try.
Yeah, if I can find one that's in a shopping center, like with a Walmart, oh, I can get in there. See, I can pull in my truck in around the back side of the building, and there's usually a few parking spots back there for people who deliver.
Well,
And
it
I
just
just
depends
walk
where
over
you
to it.
go, though. It just depends what town you come into Texas, though, because you know they had that Wiener Schnitzel in Favis, Texas, right before you get to El Paso, but they shut that one down. So I don't know what happened there, but you're just going to have to look around whenever you come through the Texas state line. You know, whatever town you drive through, just Google it on your phone or whatever, you know, just to get to one.
Well, is that the state where they first opened? Is Texas?
Yes, I believe so. Yes, but
That shocks me. I figured it'd be Wisconsin because that's where the majority of the German immigrants went to because it looks like Germany there.
well, you'd have, like I said, you'd have to Google and take a look and see which ones, which places have that Wiener Schnitzel brand out there. You just gotta look and see where it's located and everything like that. You just gotta look.
Oh, that restaurant that Busi Benita works at, Caserna, or I can't remember the name of it. It's a real Philippine restaurant, and all of them that work there were Filipino. And if they need to make more locations instead of just there in North Carolina, because that's
You should talk to her. You should talk to her about considering that.
They were busy as hell. No, she went back to the Philippines like last month, and she said she's coming back in a couple weeks.
Well, you should talk to her and see about getting more restaurants open here in America, just to get it going. You know, big franchise.
Yeah. Like if they could open one in Springfield, there's a huge Filipino community there. Oh yeah, it'd be a big hit.
Are you talking about in Missouri? Is that where you're talking about, Springfield?
Well, yeah, I'd put one there in Springfield, Missouri. Yeah, but she was right outside of Fayetteville, North Carolina, when I went to hers and I met Bootsy Benita in person. Oh my God, man! I was like, I haven't had this food since a plate of pans since I left.
If you go to
10
Vegas,
years.
if you go to Vegas, Sean, they have Filipino stores there too.
Restaurants?
No, just grocery Filipino stores where you can buy the stuff to make the Filipino food.
Yeah, but I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah. Yeah, they have only the grocery stores. That's all they have.
Yeah, go back and see her, meet up with her again. Hopefully this time she won't have to work, but they were busy. There were times they were extremely busy with line waiting out the door damn near. And then sometimes it was just dead. But I mean, they're busy. It's like it doesn't come in gradually. Business is there and then it disappears. And then it builds back up again. It was pretty strange.
Yeah.
But they sell a lot of food in there.
Yeah. Because you're talking about not this last year, Sean, but last one, that the whole world's going to have a Great Depression. I remember.
Well, it's mostly going to be here. But one thing, when the second time I went, and I got to talk with Boot a bit because they weren't busy, was these kebabs. It had shrimp, it had beef, it had onions and green peppers. It was really, really good. I had two of them, and they were on a kebab. Oh, that was really good.
I'm going to have to try it. In the UK, in London, they've opened up a Texas Joe's Smokehouse restaurant. I'll have to go and try that.
But that was my first time in 10 years since I've had Filipino food. I tried the pancit that they sell in the frozen food aisle. That's a bad idea. Don't do it. It tastes like the box it came in. Forget that.
I've never tried Filipino food, so I don't know what it tastes like.
Oh, you'd enjoy it. It's really good.
Well, you've probably been there. You've probably been to the Philippines before, so you know what it's like.
Well, I've been there twice. I'll tell you what. They know what they know how to buy fruits and vegetables, and fresh, ready to go. See, they don't shop like we do. When they buy fruits and vegetables, they're going to be eating it that evening. When we buy them, people buy these green bananas. I'm like, I don't know how anybody can eat those damn green bananas.
Who the heck would eat those green bananas anyway? I would.
No. I like them when they got freckles and they're yellow.
Yeah.
Basically, it's like this: fruit is at its best when it's almost rotten. That's the best way to describe it.
Well, that's one way to describe it. Yes.
Because I learned that because when because I worked in the produce department for Kroger for years, and I tried a mango once and it was bland. It was, like, ugh. But when I tried mango over there, totally different story. And they said, well, you were eating it when it wasn't ripe. And I didn't know it.
Yeah.
It's like eating a green banana. It's like, ugh. But when you get one that's really overly ripe, it's like, ooh, these are good. And you use the leftovers to make banana bread with. That's what my mom would do.
That's what a friend of mine would do too, with the ripe banana that's already getting rotten. Just banana bread out of them, and it's pretty good.
I was in Southern California, and I was bouncing back between LA and Bakersfield the last week. I didn't see not one taco truck, and they're all over the shippers and receivers down there. I didn't see not one taco truck, and I'm looking at drivers. I'm like, where are the taco trucks? They're like, we don't know. And the employees would say two things: they either moved away or they're hiding. I'm like, well, shit, man. That's one thing I look forward to. I didn't eat breakfast this morning at the truck stop because I'm looking forward to eating out of the taco trucks. I'm like, shit, man. I was starving.
Yeah.
I'm like, this ice is bullshit. I know you probably know what I'm talking about. You probably have them there in Van Horn also.
No, we have some food trucks that come in from out of town just to sell food. We get them every so often, but it just depends, like for a certain event and everything like that. So.
But yeah, man, I'd get me a bunch of either burritos or tacos out of those trucks, and they were really good.
Oh no, me and my cousin, when he used to truck drive, I would go with him. We would stop and get some food from those food trucks, man. Let me tell you, the food was great.
And I know the secret. They use fresh cilantro in their tacos. It really brings the flavor out, and it's like, oh, this is a dream. That's why I don't eat Taco Bell or Chipotle anymore. That's garbage.
Yeah. Yeah, but if you go, you get if you buy all the fresh ingredients, you can make the stuff yourself. No need to spend money at Taco Bell.
Oh, yeah, but that's the only way you can get those corn tortillas.
Exactly.
The corn tortillas, oh my God. I do like both, but the corn ones are better.
Like the corn tortillas better too, I do.
Oh, yeah.
That's from Taco Bell?
No. You got to find a Mexican store for that.
No.
If you want Taco Bell, you got to go to a Taco Bell, and you actually have to go there and buy. If you like Taco Bell, just depends what you like, brother Darren. Like me, when I go to Taco Bell, I usually go for a reason because they carry my favorite drink there too. So
yeah, but I tell everybody, except for the queso sauce is good. Comes in little packets. That's good.
The queso sauce is good.
I tell them, you're eating a Taco Bell. That's not Mexican. You can call it something else, but that's not Mexican.
Well, Taco Bell, like for me, is like one of my all-time favorite places to get something to eat. So, it's like I go there. What's it called? When I go there, I usually get, I'll get the chicken quesadilla and a bean and cheese burrito and one crunchy taco, and it's good. I like Taco Bell.
You got the Del Tacos around you, right?
Oh yeah.
They're just like Taco Bell, I assume. I've seen them, but I've never been to one.
different places. There's let's see, there's different there's different places you can get tacos. There's Taco Bell, that's a #1 franchise in America, but here in Texas there's another one called Taco Cabana.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah, they have Taco Cabana. They also have
They make it look like a bar and grill, though.
they make it like a bar and grill, yeah, but it's good. It's good too. There's a few more. So there's Taco Bell, there's Taco Cabana, there's El Taco Tote. That's another taco place you can get. Now those tacos there are good. Those are good tacos. If you want good tacos, stop there. And then let's see. I'm trying to think of the other one. Taco Bueno. That's another taco place too.
Oh yeah, I've seen them, but I never stopped at one.
I've eaten at it. I've gotten food to go from a Taco Bueno here in Texas, and let me tell you, man, it's very good. I like going there. It's like, there's plenty of places you can get that. But if you're a fan of Taco Bell, then by all means go for it.
Yeah, but you have a taco out of the taco trucks. There's a big difference in taste.
Oh yeah, true. But the ones from the food trucks are better. They're 100 times better, to be honest with you. I would prefer to buy tacos off of a food truck instead of having to go to a Mexican restaurant. Just sit there and order them.
A lot of them play Spanish music.
Oh yes, definitely. You go to the restaurants, any Mexican restaurant you go to, they'll play Mexican music.
Yeah, but some of it is kind of like not necessarily romantic for the ladies, but it's very suggestive. I like it though. It sounds good. I'm like, does that work with the ladies? They're like, oh yeah.
Trust me, son. You take a lady to a Mexican restaurant and she's Mexican, she's definitely going to be happy with the result of that, because most of the Mexican restaurants are owned by Mexican people. So, and then that's how, it works out pretty good, man. It works.
Because a lot of the taco trucks, they'd be playing that, you'd always hear that horn. And I usually jump out of the truck and say, "Orale!
Orale!
Get over here, amigo!"
Or you know what? Me and some of my friends, when we see each other, like, we say, "Orale, vato! Orale, Holmes!"
And they think, "Are you Mexican?" I said, "No, I've learned the culture is what it is. That's what you got to do."
The food part, it's like, but you know what's really good, like in the Mexican culture, it being my culture, me being in that race thing there, it's like the best breakfast you can have is the menudo. That's the breakfast of champions, especially if you've been drinking all night. Alcohol.
Yeah, when I took a couple of my students over to Hong Kong there in Tijuana, great club, lots of ladies. They have they had a guy outside with a grill, and oh my God, the food smelled really good. And I got a tortilla from him, and he had raw jalapenos. And he looked at me, and I looked at him. I said, "I'll take 2." He looked, "Are you sure?" I'm like, "Yeah." So I had 2 raw jalapenos, and to prove him, I looked him right in the face, and I just crunch, and I'm eating this raw jalapeno. And the younger one leaned in and said, "Oh, gringo's got some balls, they say."
The gringos got some cojones, Holmes.
It was hilarious. And their eyes are real big, like, because they never seen it.
I made that mistake one time. I went into a restaurant here where I live. It was the best restaurant ever. They served Mexican food, everything. My friend, he's from Mexico. He used to be a cook in that restaurant. And, me and him were good friends. And every time I'd sit there, because I worked at the truck stop right next door. I worked at a Pilot next door. It was the restaurant was right next door to it. So I'd walk there for my 30-minute lunch. And then I would order the chicken quesadillas from the restaurant and sit there and eat. He'd scream at the window, "Hey, wait, there's a jalapeno there. Take a bite out of it." I tell him, "Are you crazy, man? What are you trying to do? Trying to get me to eat that?" He goes, "Yeah." He goes, "Don't be scared to eat it." So Don't me here. I took a bite out of the next thing you know, my mouth was burning hot. I was sweating and everything.
Yeah, but I learned that because I assumed it. They're like, not all Spanish people of descent can tolerate an jalapeno pepper. I
Yeah,
thought
but I
no.
tolerated it though. I could.
Me, I'm immune. I learned it from Cuco years ago. He was eating a steak, and he took a bite of a raw jalapeno when he took a bite of a steak, and I tried it, and I'm like, this is actually really good.
Wow.
Because if I'm at the Big Tex in Amarillo, I always get the same
Somebody said
thing.
hello to you in the chat, Darren.
Daniel, hi Daniel. But I always get the same thing at the Big Texan: 18-ounce sirloin, medium well, and nothing but raw jalapenos. That's it.
Yeah,
No
but
sides or
see,
nothing.
like in the Mexican tradition, like some of us people like to in the morning have like a steak with eggs and beans. That's the good breakfast right there too.
I can't eat eggs, but I could barely finish that 18-ounce steak with the
Is it a
raw
big? Is
jalapeno.
it a big steak?
18 ounces, yeah.
Wow.
But they have that contest of 72 ounces, and you got to eat the shrimp
Oh yes,
cocktail
I've
and the
heard of those
potato and all that.
contests. If you can
I'm like,
finish the steak, you get a free meal.
yeah. Some of these people pulled it off. 11-year-old kid did it, and an 82-year-old lady did it. That was amazing. I'm like, I even at my best, I can't do that. I can
could not. Here in Texas, like you go to any town here in Texas, you go into a restaurant, they'll have those contests. If you can finish the whole thing, your meal's paid for with no problems.
Yeah, or it'll cost you $100 if you don't make it.
Exactly right.
One of my students did it. He was from Baltimore. He lives in Buffalo now. Gave him the name Big Show.
Where's the Big Show?
Yeah, he almost looked like him, and he said he went ahead and tried it because I always took my students there whenever we went through Amarillo, and he wanted to try it. Almost got it. I was like, yeah, he's gonna. I kept checking on him too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had finished everything, and he only had a little bit of steak left, and he's looking at me, and he goes, "I can't do it, Sean." He goes, "Oh, come on." He was like, he looked at me and go, "Dog, it's right here." He's pointing to his throat. I'm like, man, that's how full he is. It's up to his throat. He goes, "Dog, it's right here." He can't. He didn't do it. He came so close though. But I don't know. Usually old ladies cannot eat a whole lot of food because of age. That's what happens when you get older. You don't eat as much as you used to. But that 82-year-old lady did it. And I'm like, whoa. And this 11-year-old boy did it. And Molly Schuler, the world champion of competitive eating, she did one whole meal. You got an hour to do it. She did her first meal in less than 7 minutes. It beat that Japanese kid. That was a competitive eater. Oh, she did
have a very good appetite or a good metabolism level to fit all that in.
But she ended up doing two whole meals in less than an hour. And
two whole meals. Good.
Yeah, everybody would think this is a big fat cow, a woman. No, this chick weighs 130 pounds, and she is a very good looking woman.
So she weighed over 130 pounds and ate 2 meals in 1 hour. That is crazy.
Yeah, Molly Schuler. If you Google it, you'll see the picture of her.
I'll look her up.
And it was Molly Schuler is her name, and it was insane.
She has a YouTube channel.
It's like she only weighs 130. She's about the size of your typical Japanese Filipina. And there's no way a Filipina can even come close of eating that,
That's crazy. What happened to Tammy?
She was just here.
I know she was. She's gone now.
She probably hit the wrong button and knocked herself off.
Probably. She'll come back.
Yeah, I've done it before.
That's happened to me too.
But now back in my prime, this is when I played high school football. Back then, oh yeah, I could pack away the food. I don't know if I could have pulled it off, but I could pack away a lot of food back then. But I had a metabolism going 100 miles an hour, though. I'd metabolize that in a few hours and be using the restroom.
I'd probably spend a whole lot more time in the restroom trying to get rid of all that instead of eating it all.
Yeah, just like my son. They play football, sports like that, and being in such shape like that. Yeah, you can eat. They eat a
Well, of
lot of
course,
food.
if you're over 6 feet tall and stuff like that, it's crazy.
Excuse me.
Oh, yeah, it's like if you're over 6 feet tall, you probably you have a high metabolism count, so that's probably
Yeah,
what it is.
they only had one of them, and this was like 20 years ago. I remember it like yesterday.
Okay.
They only had one, and it was a special on TV, and it was called the Glutton Bowl. They had 10 rounds. They had 10 competitors each round. The winner of each round went on to the feature round, the last round, the 10 winners. And the thing is you called out the first 10. They didn't know what they were going to be eating until they were about ready to go at it, right? Well,
It reminds me of that TV show Man versus Food.
Oh, I didn't know about that one, but this was the Glutton Bowl, and that Japanese guy, he was winning the Nathan's hot dog eating contest for like 3 years in a row. This kid was insane. He could pack it away. He had like this Zen thing of eating. It was amazing. But Molly Schuler beat him about the steak at the Big Texan there in Amarillo. Yeah, he did his first meal in just under 9 minutes, and Molly beat his ass, and she did it in just over 7 minutes. And it was like, Jesus. But I like that Glutton Bowl, man, because everybody was coming out there, they were adding these nicknames that they gotten, like they were a wrestler and everything. They were introducing every one of them. The only one that I knew, he was from Oxford, Ohio, which is just south of Dayton. We only know him because
backstage.
I only know him because he competes at eating contests at the Ohio State Fair.
Oh wow!
And his name is Willie O'Keefe, but he's got the name Willie the Chicken Wing O'Keefe. That's because this man can down some chicken wings like that. I know his secret. He'd take the whole chicken wing, put it in his mouth, and just pull, and it would strip it all off the bone. And he was like, boom, 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 boom. And there's a pile of bones in a couple of minutes. There's a whole pile of bones. It's amazing. That's why they called him the chicken wing.
Aaron, if you're listening, Tammy's in the background. She wants to come up.
Hopefully Darren didn't pass out.
Probably did.
Or, yeah, it's probably his wife's lunchtime. He's probably yakking at her. Because, well, I'm in the wrong time zone. I'm an hour behind Darren. I'm in Central Time. I'm doing the math, and yeah, Darren's done his 2.5 hours, and this is typically when he ends. Anyway, I'm going to get off here. I'm going to get some sleep. I got to wake up early and deliver this load, and then head out to Sioux City. I'll talk to you guys later.
Take care. Bye-bye. Have a good night, John.
You too, Adrian.
I sure will. Thanks, buddy. Good night. Darren, are you still awake? Ellie, are you playing music, Ellie? Sorry, Kyle and Tammy. I think Darren's fallen asleep already. Yeah, he's probably sleeping, Tammy. All right. Ellie, are you still there, Ellie? Sorry, Kyle. Darren's probably sleeping now. So, everybody, thank you so much for joining. Unfortunately, the host has fallen asleep, so I will go down now. So, everybody have a wonderful day and a wonderful night.
Hello?
Hey, Kyle.
Is this Darren?
It is.
I thought you were asleep. What the heck? What the heck?
I was chilling. Hey, hey.
You were just silent like nobody even knew you were awake.
I was chilling.
Chilling like a villain.
That's right. Tammy says, "Hi, Kyle."
Hi, Tammy. What's going on with Ellie? He scared me when I was starting to come back up.
I think he was talking.
Either talking to himself or something.
Yeah.
I was monitoring chat for a while, but I wasn't typing really anything. I was doing my own stuff.
All right. It's all good. All good, my friend.
Thanks. Sometimes I'll do that in other places too.
Yeah. How's your videos coming? You got something coming out, right?
Yeah, hopefully at
Monday?
some point.
I gotta set my next premiere for next week so you guys can drop links.
Nice.
I always enjoy watching a good video.
Oh, jeez. Do you remember watching my video that I made last year back when I had Hurricane Milton?
No, I don't know if I've seen that one yet. It's already on your channel, right?
Yeah, I had that up for over a year.
Wow. How many videos do you have on your channel?
Over 251.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah. I hope to get a lot of good traffic from the live stream that I'm going to be doing real
Yeah,
soon.
yeah, we'll keep promoting it. First,
I
first week in December, I think.
December 8th
Yeah,
is
that's
when
not bad. Yeah,
I believe December 8th is on a Monday, I would assume.
don't know.
I believe that's on the calendar. I'm just not quite as sure yet.
Yeah. Whatever it is, we'll be there. What do you have it in the evening? I assume.
It's at 3 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, that's not bad. Hopefully, I'm not working. If I'm not working. I'm there.
When's your usual work schedule like?
Nine to 4:30.
Okay.
UK had Storm Claudia hit us with 80 mile per hour winds, months full of rain.
There goes Ellie. At least I thought that was him.
Yeah. That's not good, Tammy. Not good at all.
Well, I hope everything goes good for you, Tammy.
It's all good.
Yeah, when I was in the chat, he scared me out of nowhere. Like, not even a warning. I just hope everything's alright.
Everything's fine. It wasn't nice, Darren, says Tammy. Tammy says, thanks, Kyle.
Who said thanks? Tammy?
Yeah.
You're welcome. Is she not able to come back up?
I don't know. Ellie is probably watching something.
Something or doing something?
Watching some sports. Maybe.
Maybe, I don't know.
11:30. Hey, Sugna! Let me give you a jacket. 1 second, Sugna. Let's see if I can get the jacket over to her link. Thank you for the like.
Jackety jacket. It means moderator.
Correct.
Correcto.
No, Darren's awake now, Mum.
Hey, Timmy.
Hiya, Carl. He took some time out in the naughty corner. It's
Oh,
called
me?
40 winks.
Who, me, or are you talking about Derek?
Darren.
Oh.
It was watching them horses jumping them poles made him tired.
I'm hearing feedback from you.
Yeah, that's what done it, was watching them horses jump. Doing all the jumping.
Mm.
And the dog's doing the agility courses. Tuckered him out.
Really? Wow.
I like the name Riptide.
God dang it, come on.
I bet Eddie's watching some sports or something.
That's what I'm wondering the same.
He
Either
was
yelling at
being really quiet, and then out of nowhere, you hear Eddie start yelling. Scared the poop out of Kyle.
well, he scared the living F out of me. I don't really want to swear on here.
Scared the living frick out of you.
Yep.
Yeah, I was watching Mark from Haunted the Truth earlier. He was playing a scary game, and I got a screen recording of him jumping out of his skin.
Oh, God.
I was sat here laughing. The first jump scare, he almost flung his keyboard over his head.
Oh, God. He would have been having brain damage.
Yeah. He went flying backwards in the chair almost tipped up his keyboard, and he went over his head.
Wow, so dumb.
I was like, it creased. Absolutely creased.
Right.
I said to him, do you need me to pull you out the ceiling? Mind you, I've done that to a few people. I've made him jump.
Yeah.
Yeah, the best one was my ex's flatmate, 6'8", and he always tried to scare me when watching a horror movie, and it
Ooh.
backfired. Because I don't scream, I don't run, I throw fists. So he got punched in the nuts.
Nice.
And I thought, right, I'll get you back, you bugger. And he went to the bathroom, and I crept behind the bathroom door. And when he came out, I grabbed the bathroom door, grabbed his leg, and he screamed like a girl and hit the deck. He hit the floor.
Wow.
I was crying with laughter. He let out the most girliest scream ever.
Crazy.
He never tried to scare me after that. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Yeah, it literally scared the poop out of him.
Good. You should do that more often.
Oh, I've done it too. Guest on investigations.
Yeah.
I went into one room because he was seeing a shadow figure in there. And I goes in there, I'm in all black, wearing all black. And I turn out my torch. And I'm in there on my own. I was in there for 10, 15 minutes on my own, like. And I come back out and I didn't turn my torch back on. Walked back out, they all screamed. They thought I was a shadow figure. I was like, whoops. Scared about 7 flipping guests. Whoops. And then I done it at Shepton Mallet prison. I was in the morgue. Sat there in the morgue in the pitch black. And a load of ladies come into the morgue, and I was sat behind the damn door. Scared the crap out of all of them.
Oh, God.
I was like, well, we're in the right place, the morgue.
Right place at the right time.
Yeah. One poor lady, she went white as a sheet because I was scared of that bad. I was like, my bad. Got to be done though.
Yeah.
What gets me though is in that prison, they've got dummies in some of the cells and that. And you don't know which cells they're in. I went into a wing, walking down through, all of a sudden there's this bloody dummy stood there. I nearly punched it. I was like, what? Made me jump.
Yeah.
I was like, oops. I nearly punched the dummy.
Yeah.
I get my nephew quite often. I scare him half the time.
Yeah.
I've got to be done. I see him coming down the stairs. I get to the bottom of the stairs and I'm sit there and I go, what do you want? He jumped out of his damn skin.
Ooh.
He said, stop doing that.
You still with us, Darren?
Darren, you can come back from the naughty corner now.
All right, I'm there. I'm there.
We thought you weren't. We thought you went to sleep again.
I'm just chilling.
Yeah, that's good. At least you're behaving yourself.
Mum said time's up.
No, we're just joking with you.
No worries.
His time's done in the naughty corner now. He can come back. You don't have to spank him with the slipper, Mum.
How's your mom doing?
She's been not too well today. She's been throwing up.
Oh, I remember my daughter used to have that. They can give them something that stops them from throwing up.
Oh,
Yeah.
you said boo in the private chat, Tammy?
Yeah.
Oh God. I
She's
did not
trying to
even notice
scare
that.
us.
Ah. I feel so scared.
But Darren will be when he comes over. Because a load of us that does YouTube are taking him on his very first investigation. You'll be laughing at Mark from Haunted the Truth because he shouts, spirits, entities, demons, let's have it. But he's quite funny on investigations. He has me laughing. He said one spirit, he said, move that bell. And the spirit threw the bell and hit him in the hit Chris from Fright Night Project in the ass.
You have 4 minutes. You gotta go find some else. I'm telling you, look at
So we won't take you to that place, Darren. That's Stuff Mills, where stones and that get thrown at you.
Okay, the girls
Oh,
challenges, and they have to complete all of them before they get caught by the security.
Yeah, the spirit there, whatever spirit it is, it throws stones at you.
Them first.
that's the spirit I don't want to visit.
Yeah, we won't take you there.
No.
And if we did, don't worry, because I'd bubble wrap you and stick a hard hat on you.
Sounds exciting, but no.
No, we're going to take you to an abbey or something.
Sneaking into like a staff only room with no permission. Actually, that's pretty cool. Why would he?
You'll enjoy it. I'll bring the equipment so you can have a go with the equipment as well, Darren.
One that gives them away. Look how
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see. Because you have your own credit.
Colin will be filming.
Yeah, I'll bring my table. We'll do a bit of glass work and
Stay in here.
we'll do the Ouija board.
The park is closed, so we have to be quiet.
I'll go on the Ouija board. Got an EVP recorder, so you can have a go with that.
They turn the lights off.
The park a little bit from here. The park is closed, so we have to be quiet and hopefully he doesn't come over here. Hopefully. Tear it out.
Gee, why are you opening the door? That's so sailor. She just opens the door. They turn the lights off because the light could bleed through the door and the security guard could see that. Smart.
What are you watching, Kyle?
Watching a challenge video.
Ah, cool.
Ah.
Ooh.
But yeah,
I'm doing the impression of Darren. How does it go, Darren?
I don't know.
Well, obviously you do, because I've heard you do it 1,000 times. It goes like this. Ooh.
And then you got to do a bit of snoring, Carl.
At least it's not a snoring pig.
My dog used to snore, and she'd make weird noises because she'd be dreaming. And then the next minute her legs would start going.
Oh, my dog used to snore loud back.
Really?
We used to have him.
That's cute.
Oh, it's
I
funny when
kind
they
of
snore
wish he was
loudly.
still here, but he passed away a little while ago.
Yeah, so did mine. 3 years, just over 3 years ago.
Wow. I had him for at least since I was 5.
Oh, bless.
How old is he now?
I had him since... At least I had him since I was 5, and when we first brought him home, my dad was scared when he first found out when he came in the door and he heard like this growling noise. Like, what the heck is this growling?
Zenny, make a love shout out.
And me and my mom, I don't know if we were laughing about this or not, but we got him at the pound.
Oh,
Well, we saw him outside with this person, so we picked him up, and he was a really good dog. His name,
That's great.
somebody already named him, but his name was Blue.
oh.
Oh yeah.
Blue.
Mine was called Chloe.
At least I hope that's right.
I got Chloe when she was 9 weeks old,
Oh wow.
and she was almost 15 when she passed away.
Oh
That's good.
yeah. I think that was when our dog passed away when he was either 15 or 16.
Wow.
That's a good age.
Yeah.
My pup, he was a rescue dog. Rescued him. He was 7 when I got him, and he was 17 when he passed away.
Wow.
Mm,
I had to have him put to sleep when he was 17.
Wow.
wow.
He gone blind, he'd gone deaf,
Yeah.
and his heart murmur got worse, and the medication wouldn't have been no good to him. And he had his back legs was going. And I said to the vet, "Is he in a lot of pain?" She said, "Yeah." I said, "No, I'm not going to let him suffer."
Yeah, we had to put our dog down because he was getting too old and he wasn't really feeling himself. He wasn't really moving or eating a lot. So, yeah, we had to put him down, which kind of sucked.
Yeah, when you'll find that when a dog's getting ready to pass away, they sleep a lot, they won't eat much or hardly anything,
Yep.
and they go off their drinks too.
That's true.
Yes, that's very true.
And yeah, he was 17 when I had to have him put to sleep. I took him and had him put to sleep. And my dog before that, Mum and Dad had him before I was born. And he was almost 18 when we had to have him put to sleep.
Yeah.
He had a double rupture in his back end. And he couldn't stand up, he couldn't go to the toilet or nothing.
Oh boy.
And the vet said he's only
our
got 4 weeks.
Yeah, our dog wasn't really using the restroom as much as... Yeah.
Yeah. He couldn't go at all because of the double rupture.
Mm.
And the vet said he only got 48 hours to live, basically 2 days, and then he'd be gone. And we said, no, we're not going to let him suffer in pain. And we had him put to sleep.
Yeah, that's just cruel.
And we had him cremated. And the same with my rescue dog, had him cremated. And we had him scattered in the pet cemetery. And the plaque put up on the wall with their names on it.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Sorry if you
Where's
guys are hearing me clearing my throat or whatever.
That's all right, don't worry. But Chloe, when I first got her as a puppy, when I used to carry her out before, because she couldn't go down on the floor till she had her second jab. So I used to carry her to get her used to the different noises and that outside, so she wouldn't spook her. And I'd take her out, come back, and she'd have her breakfast, and then she'd go to sleep. But she used to climb up in the chair, and she used to lay on my shoulders, wrap herself around my neck, and she'd be snoring in my ear. Because her head would be right on my shoulder, and she'd be snoring in my ear. But I loved it when she used to get up and lay around my neck and snuggle into me.
Oh.
It was so cute. I used to sit there until she woke up. I wouldn't move.
Oh.
Just leave her lay there, right around my shoulders, fast asleep.
Oh.
And she'd be snoring away in my ear. Then when she got too big to sleep on my shoulder, she used to get up next to me and put her head in my lap and go to sleep with her head in my lap. Or she used to take her on holiday every year with us. And she used to sleep on the bed with me. And I used to say to her, that's your side, bub, this is my side. And she'd start off sleeping down by my feet. And then in the middle of the night, I crack open an eye, and she's crept up the bed, and she's got her head on the pillow right next to me.
Yeah, my dog used to, every once in a while, he would come into my room, and he would lay, like, right by my closet.
It's lovely when they come in and sleep with you.
Well, my room is carpeting, so, which is a good thing.
Yeah, it's
anytime
nice.
Anytime that I would hear him coming in here sleeping or whatever, he would scratch his paws on the rug or something. I guess there was something wrong with his feet or something, or his paws.
Oh.
And anytime I would hear him snore, I would try my best to ignore it, but I seriously don't want to wake him if he's having a dream or something. Sometimes I'll hear like these little puppy barks or whatever, and it's so funny.
When he does that, Carl, that was him getting himself comfortable.
Could be.
Because my Chloe used to get on the bed with me and sleep on the bed, and she stayed there all night.
We did have a dog bed for him when we were back at the old place.
Cute.
Yeah, we did for Chloe. She had two. She had one in the kitchen and she had one in the sitting room right by the fire.
Oh, wow.
And in the winter, she'd get on her bed and she'd look at me and I'd say to her, what's the matter, bub? And she'd row at me and I'd say to her, what, you want the lights on? You want the lights on the fire? She'd go. So I'd turn the lights on the fire. Then she'd lay her head down and then she'd look back up at me. And I say to her, what's the matter, bub? I said, what, you want your blankie now? All right, bub. And I'd get her a blanket. and I'd cover her over with the blanket, and then she'd go to sleep.
So I guess you can speak dog.
Yeah, I knew what she wanted. She had to have the lights on the fire, and she had to have her favourite blanket and get covered over with her blanket. And she had her pillows and everything. She had her own pillows. She put her head in the pillow. She'd get all nice and comfy underneath the blanket, and that's where she slept like that the whole night, didn't she, Mum?
Nice.
And at 10 o'clock at night, she'd tell you to go to bed.
The dog would tell you to go to bed?
Yeah, 10 o'clock at night, she'd tell everybody, right, bedtime, off you go.
Oh my
And if you didn't
God.
go to bed, she'd sit there and she'd moan and groan at you until you went to bed.
What about the bed?
That's cute.
Oh, yeah, when she was a puppy, and we had her, we crate trained her. So at 10 o'clock at night, she'd go out and use the bathroom. She'd come in and she'd go straight in her crate and she'd sit there and she'd look at you. She was waiting for her a bedtime treat. She'd have a bonio. She'd have a bonio and she'd go to get in her crate and go to bed. But she was telling all of us, right, now I'm going to bed. You lot go to bed now. Off you go.
It's funny.
Wow, that's funny.
I've never known a dog to tell you to go to bed. But she did.
That's
Wow. My dog,
cute.
anytime when we try to mess with our dog, like, my dog would talk back at us sometimes. He was such a good boy.
My brother used to wind Chloe up. He'd tease her. And I say to him, I wouldn't tease her. You'll catch a cold in a minute. And he did. She'd back him into the corner. She'd pick up one of her raggies and she'd whack him in the ankle he's had his operation on. And he's got metal plates and screws all in one leg where he broke it in 3 places. And she'd whack him right on the bad part of his leg. And he'd be up and down holding that leg. She'd whack the other one so he was dancing.
Wow.
And she'd look at me and she'd grin. She was there smiling at me. I said, you taught him, didn't you? He won't mess with you no more, will he, Bubba? And she knew which leg he had the operation on.
Some dogs do have strong tails.
Oh, yeah. But she'd pick up her raggy, one of her toys, her rope toy, and she'd whack him around the leg with the rope toy. She was playing with one, and she threw it up in the air, and it went over her head, and hit me mum in the mouth.
Oh.
With the toy, the dog toy. But yeah, my brother always thought he got the better of her. No, she always got the better of him.
Oh, back when we were back at the old place, we saw these puppies around our neighborhood, and my mom brought them home, and we got all of them in our back porch patios, so keep them safe so we can find the owners. So that was crazy. The puppies were so adorable.
Puppies always are.
I wish I would have started a YouTube channel back then, but I just really didn't think about that at first because I didn't have my phone until I was in middle school or high school.
I got my first phone when I was in high school.
Usually that happens when you're in high school or middle school.
I brought my own phone. I saved up and brought my own cell phone.
Expensive as heck.
No, it's before it was all these smartphones.
For me, I remember my first phone was a portable phone. I'd plug it into my car battery, and it had a case and a hand thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I know the
Yeah.
phones you mean, Darren.
Yeah.
My friend had one. He had a limited edition BMW, cost him over £70,000.
Wow.
Beautiful BMW. And the screen, you could watch TV in there. You could watch actual TV on the screen. And he had a phone in the car, like you had, Darren. And he took the car for a service, and they wouldn't let him have the car back.
Why?
There was something wrong with the engine, and if the engine blew up, it cost him £22,000 to replace the engine alone.
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
Oh wow, it's already midnight.
All right,
And it
go to bed. See you later, guys.
See you later,
wait.
Darren.
Okay.
You guys are awesome, sauce.
You're